we had gone a long ways. I had not realized we had gone so far. So it was a journey getting home. It wouldn't have been quite so epic if I hadn't gotten lost on the way.
Yeah.
I was good. We came up and we found that temple the first temple and the second temple, and not the sunken wreck that was above the water, but the sunken wreck that was below the water that had the two things that I almost drowned in one because I couldn't get back out the porthole and that sort of thing. So yeah, I was perfectly on track until then, and I don't know where it went wrong after that. But yeah, I ended up a little over 2,000 south of the hive here. But show you how much we'd walked around before. I was in totally old terrain.
Oh yeah.
Because just a short while later, I got to that ice area where the boat's sitting there, and that's why I thought I was still on your trail, because there was a boat left behind. So it's like, oh, okay, there we go. I'll run across land now. Like, nope, that wasn't where you went. All right, I am at the nether portal at the hive.
Okay. Well, if you know where you get onto the minecart rail to go back towards your area,
Go back toward the
there's
fort.
a button.
Yep.
Yeah, the left of it, there's a cutout in the wall, just above the button. If you go up that cutout, it's a one track. You can't miss me.
Oh, there we go. Mindfiend welcome right next to Mindfiend welcomes you to the hive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're coming back that way in a minute too. I'm running out of glass.
Cool. All right. We are historic event. We're documenting the first Mindfiend nether tunnels and the new. Oh, this is an old nether tunnel.
No, it's not. It's
This is new? Oh my god. Jeez. How do you build so damn quick, man?
Well, part of it has been lucky because, of course, the hive has lots of resources stashed in it, but I am out of sand, more or less. I've got to keep going for sand.
Wow.
And I'm going to keep going for sand for a very long time.
Yeah, first Mindfiend tunnels on the server. First new tunnels. Wow.
I've not done the beginning bit yet properly because I want to build a station there. So that's just like an access route. Oops, that's wrong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big wide open areas here.
Yeah, well, if you want to keep following the track, you'll eventually come to the new portal. It's not fully built yet, of course.
And this dumps you out where you found the Guardian Temple?
It does, yes.
Okay. Doesn't dump you out in the Guardian Tunnel, or have you taken it over as well?
No, I'm going to need help with that. I've been waiting for you for that. It dumps me out on the little island that's not too far away, so eventually the tunnel will turn right at the end. That portal that's there is just a temporary portal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's the... Now, where does that rail over yonder, or that path over yonder go? I'm trying to identify which one is that.
What path over yonder?
Over there, far over on the left, down right next to the down next to the lava level. Or on the lava level, actually.
Hang on. Which one are you talking about?
Look to your left now.
Yeah.
Do you not see a track, a tunnel over yonder?
No.
Right along the surface of the lake?
No.
You need to turn your view distance out a little bit.
Well, I can't do that.
No.
It's just about hanging on as it is. It gets a bit laggy with it being this way. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a tunnel right along the surface of the lake right over yonder.
It will be the one that goes to the witch farm, I would imagine.
Is that the witch farm? Okay.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I get so turned around, I didn't know what was out this direction.
Yeah, it'll be the witch farm one.
Excuse me. Shouldn't have had that third martini.
Well, there's always room for a third martini.
Oh, I didn't say there wasn't room for it. I said I probably shouldn't have had it. Subtle difference, but a difference nonetheless.
Oh. As you can see, I had to cross a couple of lava lakes to get where I'm going.
Just a bit, yeah. That's incredible. What the rails here? Did you have the rails, or have you made all of them while you were doing this as well?
Yeah, I made them.
Wow. It is nice having the resources of having dug out an entire area underneath you.
Yeah, when you've got a double chest full of iron ore and everything, and all that sort of stuff, yeah. And the ridiculous amounts of smooth stone I need, I can make because I've got ridiculous amounts of coal ore and a fortune pick and stuff like that. But
yeah.
Which is how I knew somebody had been in the hive, because I logged out after just having put it all in, and I came back and it was all done. So must have been at least in the time it took you to sail underneath the hive and climb up or whatever.
Oh yeah. Sure did load it in those chunks for a bit.
Don't you shoot at me. Don't you shoot.
See, I've learned. I actually slowly walked up to the edge and looked over before I jumped down into this path you built. Like, oh, let's make sure there's not holes down there.
Shot him from around a corner. He didn't like that.
That's the one thing that I'm thinking about changing in this particular path. I don't like the ghasts.
Don't think anybody likes ghasts.
Yeah, they're. I like their face. They're eyeless, evil-looking, sunken just holes in the face and all that. But the color of the body is this dingy, kind of dirty gray, and they're real hard to see out here.
Yeah,
really difficult to get a good look at them.
You reached the portal?
I have just reached the portal. Yes.
Yep.
Let's step on through and see what's on the other side.
And because I've not been looking for a fortress, of course, I ended up going right through one.
Nice. Yep, I saw that when you were on. I saw one of the last things on the console was that Mindfiend discovers a terrible fortress or something like that.
Yeah.
Your terrible fortress achievement or something.
That's it, yeah.
Yep. And it's like, oh, I bet I know what he just found. Even when they're not getting stuck in my boat. It is nice to see them all. Yeah.
The kelp's going to be an interesting fuel source.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can make it into a kelp block, and use that as a fuel source. 9 pieces of kelp in a square.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Wow, I remembered the recipe for stairs. There are times I really surprise myself.
Plenty of times you really surprise us. Sometimes in good ways.
Promised I wouldn't turn the webcam on unless I was wearing clothes anymore, okay?
Yeah. I still need to bring a load of cobble out to fill in that bridge as well, don't I? I went out to, like I say, I went out to my village that's at the hive the other night to get sand.
Sure.
Go and fill my ender chest with sand and then carry all my inventory full of it. And as I got there, I remembered the village and everything, but I'd completely forgotten that I built a castle there.
Oh, yeah. And a heck of a castle, too.
Still not finished, but and then there's a giant cow farm there with more cows in that than there are at Little Texas.
Yeah, Dwindon's working on giving you a run for your money on that one.
Has he found an area he wants to build from then?
Oh, I mean, I have no idea.
I just thought he said he was building a cow farm, so I presume
no, he's got the cow farm over there.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the night when he was trying to figure out, where his wheat fields were, because he's like, I need to breed all these cows, but I know I've got to have some wheat to do it. And when he discovered that he had that old villager farm that apparently had so many wheat fields, we just decided he didn't need to build any wheat fields.
Have you given any thought then to your new home, your new base, what you'd like it to be? What?
Pretty.
Yeah.
I figured that's a good thing to start with.
I always wish mine was pretty, but mine always ends up functional and ugly.
I could stand functional and ugly. That would be probably an improvement on my usual non-functional and not pretty.
You don't know. You normally build quite pretty when you get around to it. When you don't build a dirt hut.
What's wrong with dirt huts?
No, nothing wrong with dirt huts. They're just very rarely pretty.
Yes, they are very rarely pretty.
They're like your first love, will always be your first love, but usually you look for an upgrade.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, that describes Psycho to a T, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, I understand. I really enjoy the fact that things bob now. You don't have to dive for them and stuff like that. They will, but I think we might have gone a little bit too far when we made
stone float.
Yeah, cobblestone float.
Yeah.
Maybe that was going just a little far.
Yeah, I think that's something that they should have taken into account, the material. And if it's a material that floats, fine. If it's one that not, then why,
Let's see. Do I have an axe on me? I do not.
Ooh, lava.
There's a lot of lava in the mine, in the Nether Mindfiend. You don't have to sound so excited about it. Ooh, lava.
I don't mind the normal lava, but the hidden lava, that's the exciting stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so don't you dare destroy my tracks.
God, you're just being bossy.
Yeah.
Don't want me to destroy your islands? Don't want me to destroy your tracks? Make up your mind.
Don't want the gas to shoot my glass. Yeah, I'm just full of commands tonight.
Oh yeah, I had to look at that the other day. I had to look at that when I was on, because Dwindon and I came by and we were headed back over to his place the night we were doing the there we go. The night we were doing the breeding his cows. And yeah, I'd forgotten that gas spawn inside my nether domes.
Had you?
Yes, I had several. I had one spawn as I'm going along. It's like, what is that inside? Oh yeah. Was able to go over there and get me a gas tier from it.
Well done, you.
But same kind of thing. Doing them is like, have you got any broken glass where he shot at you? Like, fudge. No, I didn't. Fortunately, he either hit me because he only spit twice. He hit me once, and I think he hit the stone of the fortress once. So there was no glass missing. But it's like, ooh, I forgot about that. Need to be careful.
Oh, go away. You had to speak of ghasts. There we go. Trouble is, yeah, there goes a tear down into the lava. I've not got a single tear out of all the ghasts I've killed. I don't know how many I've killed since we've been on here. Keep spawning and trying to ruin my day.
You mean not a single tear since you've been on this time?
No, until I've been on this time, yeah. Since
okay.
the new, the new. I don't know what you call it.
The rebirth, the reboot.
The reboot, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that'll do. Reboot.
The reboot. Think of this as the new Battlestar Galactica.
No, I like this. What are you trying to remember how to make?
Pressure. A oak slab. There we go. Oh, dolphins jumping in the water. I do like that part of the update.
Yeah.
This has been very nice.
Well, people used to complain that the sea was lifeless. Well, it's certainly not lifeless anymore.
Not anymore. That is for darn sure. Let's see. Maybe right about here? Yes. There we go. No, and I do love it. I'm definitely going to have to transplant. Now, does kelp and stuff, does it grow and expand? You know anything of that?
It grows up to a random height. I think it's something like between 2 and 16 or something like that, blocks high.
But it doesn't
spread, no.
Spread. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Because, yeah, I was thinking it's like, it doesn't grow like grass does. It doesn't spread like grass.
No.
I was thinking, yeah, it'd be nice to take some of that back, plant it, have it start spreading a bit.
But, I mean, you get 1/16 tall, you break it, you've got 16 plants, and suddenly you can spread it 16 places.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. There you go. All right.
And you can bone meal the bottom of the water now, and it will grow grass on it.
That. Okay. Yeah. Good. Nice. Because, yeah, there's so many bare seas around my place, and especially I was thinking over at Castle Gnarlo.
Yep. Right, I've cleared out those tunnels, so I'm going to have to head back because my pickaxe is about to die. And I need to replace my pickaxe. I decided to try and make the tunnel journey a little bit interesting. With its route. And several times I tried to get down to the lava layer so I could go through like a pool of lava and everything. But the netherrack that we're digging through is all suspended a long way above the thing. There's no connections down. Not over the first 2/3 of it anyway. So in the end, I settled for circling around a large lake rather than going straight across it,
Right.
And then I decided to try a diagonal bridge like yours, because I like yours when you go diagonal down it. So I put like a bit of a diagonal bridge in as well.
Cool.
Just to add a little bit of variety as we're riding along.
Yeah.
And I got the track connected as far as I can to begin with, so that, while we're building it, we can travel to and from the hive quicker.
Nice.
because it takes a long time running back.
Let's see.
And I've learnt again, which, you know, you always learn when you're playing Minecraft, but you relearn it every time. But when you're digging in the nether, you're digging a long straight wall. You make sure you stand to the right of that wall as you move. You don't stand on the blocks you're uncovering, because I've already plummeted through a hole I didn't see. Luckily, I hit ground below, but I did have my fire potion with me, but still, I don't know whether you get it in time or not, so another matter. If this was a smaller project, I'd just make lots of fire potions and be drinking them non-stop, because they're 8 minutes long. Mine, I make extended ones.
Right.
But not for this one, because I don't know how many hours I've spent in here already.
Wow.
I mean, over about 3 days, probably what?
Lots.
12, 15 hours, yeah.
Yes, lots, I think would be the official term. Okay.
That time already, is it?
Oh, yeah, several times now. Okay, good. Now.
Die gassed. Yay! No ghast here that time, falling into the lava.